Good evening, everyone. How are we all doing? I hope everyone is doing great, having a good start of the week this Monday. Chat, how are we doing? Lexi, Mighty, TC Mua, Sergio, how are you doing? And Blue Dabba Dee Boo Da. I'm not gonna sing it all, but I hope you're well, mate. Petro, how are you doing? Alex, Mighty, Gentle, Raiden, Virtuoso Matt, how are we doing tonight? Phoenix, Braden, Boyd, and Danny, how are we doing? Bryce and Fiococo Frontier Gamer, how are we all doing? We are back tonight. We are going to be going for the Arceus on this side of the screen and then the DEOXYS on this side of the screen. Going to be a good one. Hopefully we get some more luck. If you joined us earlier today, good to see everyone again. Thanks so much for coming by. Hopefully we do have some more luck tonight with one of these. It would be nice if we do, because we didn't get much luck earlier, but the shiny starters are going to pop up at some point. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. But I hope you're all doing well and had a good afternoon in between streams. Alex, I'm doing good, mate. I hope you're doing all right as well. And let's get into the swing of this one. Here we go. No DEOXYS to start us off, but that's fine. We didn't expect to get it so quick, did we? Hopefully better luck tonight than earlier, Natalie. I hope so. Thanks so much for joining again. I hope you're doing well. And BDSP and Leaf Green, nice. Fiococo Frontier Gaming. Hopefully we get some luck tonight. It'd be amazing to get one of these. I'm feeling confident. We've got the shiny jacket on tonight, so I'm hoping that is going to prove to be our savior tonight. Maybe it is, maybe it's not, but whatever. We'll have a good time doing it. You're gonna get about as much shiny starter luck as me now. Lexi, I know, mate. I hope not, though, mate. I hope you deserve to kind of have that comeback. You do. I hope you've had a bit of a better run of luck recently, or at least I hope it starts to change, at least. Wait, how is DEOXYS in Leaf Green? We've got this little device. It's an GB operator. So we ran through the game, and then with it, you can inject the... I just do the wrong. No, we did the right count. You can inject the Japanese event into it, so we can access it and then soft reset for it, which you can do in Leaf Green, which is a nice way to do it. Doing a double shiny hunt myself tonight. Phoenix, what are you going for? Good luck with it, whatever it is. I hope you have a lot of luck with both of them and manage to get at least one of them in the hunt as the night goes on. But keep us updated with how the hunt's going. Carrie, how are you doing? I hope you're well. And James Mitchell, James Hulk, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're well. And by any chance, do you know where to be able to buy a device you use to unlock the DEOXYS event? Filey for red green cartridges. Would love to play them on my original games. It's called, if you Google GB operator, that will bring up the device that it is. So it's by Epilogue. I would do it, but I did a lot of cable management this morning. So it's kind of tied into my desk now, and I can't pull it up in front of the camera, which is a little bit frustrating. So just Google GB operator, you will find it. You'll know what I mean when you see it. And if you got any questions, just let me know. But that is the device that will help you out with it. What's your favorite DEOXYS form? Got to be a attack form, I think, or the speed form I really like as well. What about you, Brandon? Thanks for joining as well. Kyle, how long has the stream been up? Just opened up YouTube. Literally, we just started literally 5 minutes ago. So not very long at all, mate. Great to see you as always. Mighty, I'm hunting for shiny Patsurisu in Brilliant Diamond with the Poke Radar. Mighty, good luck with that one. I want to use a support Pokemon with Nuzzle and Superfang. Nice idea as well. Great support option. I'm doing it on BD because I don't want to waste more herb. Mr. Gurn Violet. I don't blame you, mate. But good luck with the hunt. I hope you manage to get it very, very soon. Keep us updated with the chain, how it's going, and what you manage to hit. I hope you get that 40 straight away. No luck with the Arceus there. That's all right. That's all right. Sergio, have you started the Avatar show on Netflix? I watched all of it, mate. It's amazing. I loved it. I loved it. I know a lot of like the die-hard Avatar fans have said there's a lot of changes and they've left some stuff out. But for what it was, I really enjoyed it, mate. What about yourself? Hope I will be luckier in this hunt. Hopefully, Sam. I hope so. And I hope you're doing well. And Ronan, great to see you as well. I hope you're having a great evening yourself. Petro, how are you doing this evening? I've probably said that already, but Petro, just a second. How are you doing? Gonna be hunting Arceus 2 as some casual friends safari. Nice, mate. Awesome to hear. Good luck with those hunts tonight. I hope you get the Arceus. You know, if you're anything like Neilio earlier when he was hunting the shiny starters alongside me and he thought he was going to go way longer playing catch up, got up 448 resets, I think was the number, which was amazing to see. So you never know, you might get it very quick tonight. I hope you do. I really do. Just farming Herba Mystical while watching the stream. Good luck with the Herba farming, Gentle. Hope you get lots of Herba drops every time you go through it. What's your best drop so far? Have you had like the illustrious 6 Herbas yet? Carrie, good luck. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We definitely need all the luck we can get tonight. Phoenix shiny starters, Trico in Ruby and Mudkip in Sapphire. Sending you luck as well, my friend. I hope you see some of them shine tonight. It'd be awesome to see you get both of those, if not just one of them. That Guy Rivers, how are we doing, mate? Great to see you again, and thanks for joining tonight's stream. Start a shiny hunt. Nice, mate. Which one are you got? Are you good doing it in Hot Gold Soul Silver? That's amazing if you are, mate. Good luck with it. Hope you have a lot of luck. Remember, it is shiny week this week, so everyone's luck has increased. I hope it's true though. Be nice if you guys all get some luck tonight with it. No Arceus that time. Wonder what we'll get to tonight number wise with the resets. It takes me like a few minutes to kind of get into sync with what we're doing with everything. Danny, yeah. Oh, Danny, I've missed that. Yeah, I need to get back to Herba farming. Was doing some more PLA decks while on lunch. Nice. I hope it continues to go well, Danny. I'm looking forward to you finishing that game and experiencing the final Arceus fight. I really am. You'll have to let me know when you get close to that point. It's like I'm going to flip a table if you don't get one of these guys before the shiny starters. I know, right? Feels like... I thought the curse was lifted. I thought Terrakion broke the curse, but it didn't with the starters this morning. But you never know. Anything can happen tonight. I mean, I'd absolutely go crazy if we got the DEOXYS. We're so under odds right now. So, well, we are with both of them. So anything we get tonight will be amazing. Veda, Caleb, how are you doing? I hope you're both well and having a great evening. Almost done with my living decks for Gen 1 and 2 Virtual Console and home. Nice. Awesome to hear, Caleb. And also, everyone liked the stream early on. Thank you so much, everyone, for any likes we do get tonight. Much appreciated as always. Smashed the like goal earlier, chat. We absolutely crushed it. You guys were awesome. I think we said like 115 to start with. And we got like nearly up to 180, I think, at the end. So that was incredible. Thank you so much to everyone for all the support earlier on in the stream. Different hunt though now. So let's see. Why is your Discord server essentially a ghost town? Kyle, I know it is my fault primarily. I need to get in there a lot more. I just find it difficult, like finding time to jump in. It's not on purpose. So it's one of those things that's on the front of my mind. And then when I try and get around to getting in there, yeah, I just need to be a bit more active in it, really help push things along a little bit more. Phoenix, Professor Oak is in the house, and Bebum as well. How are we doing, mate? I hope you're well. Sincerely hope something shines for you tonight after all the hunting. I won't be able to stick around because I'm streaming over on my channel too. Celebrate 2K subs. Very cool, mate. Congrats again on the 2K, and I hope the stream tonight goes well. Thank you for the shiny luck though, mate. We definitely need it. We definitely need it. Something will shine tonight, I'm sure of it. We'll stay positive. First, I wasn't the biggest fan of chibis in BDSP. I'm more of a pixel art guy, but for some reason, I grew fond of it over time. Not the best art style, but has a bunch of charm. I know what you mean. I definitely know what you mean. The charm is nice. It does have a certain charm to it, doesn't it? And B Martin 001, thank you so much for coming our latest member of the channel. Really appreciate the support and hope you enjoy your time in the members with everyone else. Danny, I'll let you know late. Not sure when it'll exactly be because I'm not sure. I should try to finish the story. I'll go for the massive mass outbreaks. Massive mass outbreaks are a lot of fun, so I would be with you on that one. You've got plenty of time though to finish it, so there's no mad rush. Give me a Pokemon Daddy, Poke Professor Oak. Is Professor Oak here? I haven't seen Professor Oak come in, but if he has, oh, he is. Professor Oak, how are we doing, mate? I hope you are well and having a great evening. Had a nice afternoon as well. Last week was my weakest one for hunting in over 3 months. Hopefully this one is gonna go better. 2,400 Meteor punched, non-shiny. Lexi, I hope you get some better luck tonight, my friend, and do let us know if you manage to see the shiny come through tonight for you. You deserve it, mate. Ronan, I'm going to keep the Charizard raid until the next 7-star raid comes. Yeah, I don't blame you, mate. It makes sense just for farming Herbas. It's, I mean, these Paradox Mons, if it comes around and then they drop Herbas as well, might be a reason there to do it because it could be a little bit quicker to run through. But other than that, I don't think there's any reason to get rid of the Charizard raid really up until, like you say, that next 7-star raid drops, really. Would love to see such server become such a lively place again. I know, Kyle. I will do my best. I think that throughout this year, we can try and revive it from a bit of a ghost town that it's become. And it is all on me, so I can just apologize to everyone that is in there and there isn't much going on, but we can try and do something about it to liven the place up again. Just joined it during the last stream. Yeah. There's plenty of things we can do in there though to liven it up. Professor Oak, great to hear, mate. Hopefully, Prof, we'll be able to get a shiny tonight. I'm hoping. Been such a drought on the channel. Finally got all 3 shiny starters by Masuda Egg breeding in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. That's awesome to hear. I'm so happy, mate. That is great. TC Mirror finally got them all. I still need to do them myself. Want to be a member, my parents won't let me, but I'll always be a member in your heart. Always, mate. And thank you, honestly, thank you just for coming by the streams and supporting and things like that. That is more than enough, and hanging out in the chat. Always appreciate you for that. Andrew's still trying to go for that shiny Arceus. Yes, mate. We're going to try and get it out of the way. Try and get it done. And then move on. Stop at, like John said wisely a few weeks ago. John was like, we got so many shiny hunts on the go. It's like, I agree with him. I was like, yeah, we just need to concentrate down on one at a time, get through them, and then move on from there, rather than having like stuff every other day changing around. Like, it's fun to do all the different hunts and stuff, but I do think it's gonna get to a point where it's just like, okay, which one have we forgotten about? Which one have we not done, you know? So I just think, yeah, we'll stick with these ones for now, and we'll try and get them. Confident that we can do it tonight. At least one of them. That would be nice. I still have the Blastoise raid that I haven't done. No point in me doing Charizard for the 5 stars. Exactly, yeah. I think, yeah, that makes so much sense. And because you had the Charizard raid in the past as well, the Blastoise one just feels like, yeah, just keep that one. Oh, that's good to know, Matt, as well. DEOXYS Shine tonight. Going for my Arceus myself. Professor Oak, how many resets are we on now? I hope you have a lot of luck with it, mate. I really do. I hope you see it shine. That would be amazing if we could see the Arceus shine for you tonight. I'm going to post in the Discord about getting a team together to do Dynamax adventures. Okay, well, Matt says there is a good bunch of people doing that, so we should maybe jump on that as well. One of the reasons I'd like to get the Arceus done tonight, if we can, it'd be nice because we can then do the Dynamax adventure raids alongside the Arceus, which would be kind of cool as well. I not only play Mario and Pokemon, I also really like Sonic, Kirby, Donkey Kong Country. In fact, in 2017, my first real illustration was of the Blaze Cat. Nice, mate. I do love Sonic. Sonic is one of my all-time favorites. Wish you could be a member still, but needing to buy YouTube Premium literally made me cancel all my memberships. That is no problem, mate. It's so understandable, Lexi. Zach, thank you so much for the subscribe, the support. If you're joining us tonight, I hope you appreciate it. Professor Oak, 23k resets. Mate, I have no right to complain about those shiny starters on Hot Gold Soul Silver. I feel like, yeah, 23k resets is just absolutely crazy. David, thank you so much, mate. I appreciate the luck. We definitely need it tonight. Is the Charizard still alive? Kind of forgot about it. I didn't get any of the other starters either. Oops, Vader. I think the Charizard is done now. I think it ended last night. If I'm positive, I think it'd be worth checking, but I'm pretty sure it ended on the 17th. But if you want, when I get around to finishing up with the Charizard raid in my Scarlet, I'm happy to send you my spare Charizard over if you would like that one, because I don't know when the Charizard will actually come back around. Have you tried Blink method for Arceus? I did it for Darkrai, and that was really cool. But I haven't tried the RNG minute for Arceus. No, I'm doing it the old-fashioned slow way. What if the starters in Pokemon Legends ZA are Pokemon with Mega Evolutions, Bulbasaur, Torchic, and Froakie? That would be kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie, I would love to see that. I like the idea though. I think there was a Reddit post, I don't know when it was from, like a couple of days ago, and they think it's the Torchic, Piplup, and Snivy. Just they're gonna get regional forms, no Mega Evolution, which kind of makes sense. And then it would be the Gen 6 starters that you would get with the Chespin, the Froakie, and Fennekin, and they would get Mega Evolutions. Like, it kind of rolls reverse to how we saw things pan out in X and Y, which I'd be kind of psyched about. It would be kind of cool to see that. Also, I've got about the starter raids. Yeah. Oh no, Glom. Just tuning in. Oles, how are we doing tonight? I hope you're well, my friend. Hopefully we see something shine tonight. No DEOXYS or Arceus there. Takes me a minute to get used to these resets. Doing two at once, but we'll get there in a minute. I have yet another shiny to report. I randomly got a shiny midday Lycanroc. Wow, nice. It's crazy. I get a random one every time I play. That luck, Les, that's what I like to hear, mate. Congrats though on the shiny. It's nice when you're just getting these random shinies popping up. Ron, I'm currently collecting Rush Duel cards in my Square Yu-Gi-Oh app. When I'm done, I'm going to email them all with what errors need to be addressed for each card. Nice, mate. That's good for the community though. And like, if they fix those errors as well, like, fair play to you, mate, for taking the time to look through them all and get them sorted out. Rad Dad Online, how are you doing? Great to see you tonight, my friend. I hope you've had a good day, and hopefully we see something shine tonight. Finally, first day I was able to catch both streams. Hope chat is doing well. It's great to have you here, mate. And Sergio, remember Earthworm Jim? He was cool. Yes, mate. Earthworm Jim. Wasn't there a game for the Mega Drive? An Earthworm Jim game for the Mega Drive? Or am I just making that up? I remember Toe Jam and Earl, but it's not Earthworm Jim. But I'm sure there was an Earthworm Jim game. Matt, for those doing Dynamax Adventures, I have a Zygarde, Solgaleo, and Lunala mapped, if that helps anyone. Wow, Matt. Got like all the good ones. Matty, one of the nicest memories I have of Sword and Shield was getting a shiny Inky on the first egg. Wow. Wasn't even searching for it. I adore Malamar. One of my favorite Gen 6 is great shiny, and such a cool Pokemon as well. I was obsessed with Topsy Turvy when it first got revealed. Such a cool move. Could never make it work in competitive though. But that is super nice. I'm technically grinding my Charizard raids offline still. Nice, Zamasu. Hope you get lots of good herba drops tonight. And good luck with the herba grinding in general. Johnny, how many resets are you going to total between the two of these starters? These two and the starters. Low 5k. Must be more than that now, Johnny, I think. Because we're getting, like, what are we, like 3.5k on the starters? So, yeah. Low 5ks, I would say, yeah, probably about right. Hope you're doing good, Johnny, and having a great Monday. Good start to the week. Great to see you as always, though, mate. Right, I'm also gonna speed run buying the Pokemon Legends ZA cartridge because Zygarde is one of the best legends. I agree with you. Zygarde is so cool. Like, we need to go back and finish that Dynamax Adventure raid for Zygarde. Had no luck with it so far, but hopefully next time we get back to it, we'll be able to pick it up. Trying to find shiny Lugia and Dynamax Adventures tonight. Natalie, good luck with the Lugia. I hope you have a lot of luck with the shiny there. Such a nice shiny. I love shiny Lugia. Literally never fails. I'm doing something mundane like farming Pokemon items for TMs, then boom, I'll say shiny. Oh, you know what? Talking about farming items for TMs, I really hope they remove that from future games. I really dislike having to go out and farm materials for TMs. It's such a pain. Like, I like the concept of it, but practically it's like so inconvenient. I don't know how everyone else feels about it. Like, I do like the feature of kind of like item farming and stuff like that, but I don't know, just for that, it's just such an inconvenience most of the time. I also want shiny Oni like you in Legends ZA. It would be amazing if we do. Right, that is that one. Nope, and that one, yeah. Zygarde is so underrated. It's such a cool mon in general, even without considering all the cool moves it has. Megazord form, yes. Willives YouTube, thank you so much for the subscribe. I'm pronouncing your name right. I do apologize if I'm not. Similarly, I hate the item farming for TMs. Oh, it's the worst sometimes. Especially if I need like lots of protects for like a VG team or something like that. It's like, oh, I have to go and find the scatterbugs just to knock them out. It's always the one that I don't have. Missing one item from the really rare Pokemon when you need the TM is, yeah, it is the worst, isn't it? It's always like it's Zoroark something for like fake tears that I need. It's like, come on, give me a break. ToeJam and Earl, you know who else I remember? The 7-Up Spot game on SNES. I don't remember that. A 7-Up game for the SNES. That sounds crazy. Was it good? I can't even imagine what it would be about. Danny, I think that's what stunted my PLA playthrough, was having to farm up items to do smoke bombs, balls, heal items, etc. Yeah, and it's a real grind to kind of like just unlock a lot of the items from the vendor as well in town. I don't know if you've done that yet. There's like, you know, the store in town. You have to kind of like, he has a little feud with his, I think his father-in-law or something. You have to bring his father-in-law loads of items so he can sell more items himself. Yeah. Zamasu, I am actually running my Acid Spray Fairy Terra type Arceus for the Charizard race. Nice. I hope that's going well. I imagine that is probably doing it really well against the Charizard. Probably runs through it like super quickly. I agree, we need permanent TMs from Gen 5. Yeah, I agree. That's all I want to see from now on. Once you've got it, that's fine. We can just reuse it over and over and over again. Don't start me on the TM crafting, man. Yeah. TM should have never stopped being infinite. It's so annoying for no reason. It's enjoyable. It's not fun. Let me craft something cooler, but not TMs. I agree. I 100% agree. Not a big fan of farming material for TMs. I had hoped that once you got the materials, it unlocked the TM so you could have make as many as you wanted. Yeah, and just paid like, I guess just paid the points for them. It would have been fine. That would have been a better idea, Caleb, for sure. No Souls, how are we doing tonight? I hope you're well and having a great day. Good to see you as always. Finally glad I could make a stream again. Great to have you here as always. Like the idea, but hate the grind of making TMs. Maybe they could change it to egg groups, materials, or something broader like that. I think anything like that. 3 tiers, 4. Oh, this one Pokemon I haven't even caught yet. I've been having a lot of fun with PLA though. Nice, Kyle. Cool Spot. I remember Cool Spot. Vaguely remember it. Can't really like... I'm trying to remember. Was it like a round red disc? I think I'm trying to remember it. It's very vague memory. I must have been like pretty young. I got a real blast from the past recently. My nephew brought around like the Mega Drive collection for the Switch, and it had Rystar on it. And I remember Rystar, that was cool. It was like a little star with arms. Used to do cool stuff with it. I always used to remember it being really hard, but it didn't seem too hard when I actually played it. Rose, how are we doing? Great to see you. I hope you're having a fantastic start to your week. Thanks so much for hopping in and joining tonight. Hopefully we do see something shine this evening. Hopefully. We've had such a drought recently. Feels like we're due a shiny. If you haven't gotten a shiny in one of your shorts, like made a short of us getting a shiny. I don't generally tend to do many shorts of our shiny hunts, really. I should probably do some more, but I haven't done many. Like we had the because I don't think even recent ones that we've done, like even the ultra wormhole ones that we did, I haven't really chopped any of those up, to be honest. Isaac, how are you doing? I hope you're good and having a great Monday. Said you're going back to old Super Nintendo games. I bet you played Spider-Man and Venom, Maximum Carnage. I never played. Is that the NES? So I never played the NES. I never had a NES, which was like, that was just before. Like I had a friend who like he had a NES, but I think like I never really played on it, because by the time we were kind of like, I was friends with him and went round to his house to hang out, he had like a Super Nintendo then, so it was like he never played on the NES. I remember him having it down in like a basement room, and his dad had it all set up with the gun for the, is it the duck game thing? But like that's about as much as I remember of it. So I never played any of the NES games, which is a bit of a shame, because it's like the classic original console, right? Dude, if you don't pop off, if you get a shiny after all, I'm gonna get upset. How popped off are we gonna go? I probably will. Shiny drought needs to go away. Someone do a rain dance. We definitely need the rain dance. Or the mochi dance. Maybe that's all it is. We've had the mochi dance talked about so much. Maybe that's all I need to do to get it. But I feel like I don't know if that's really the way to go about doing things. Tried RNG manip and Reggie Steel, and it won't work. So I'm back to going through the 5 stages of grief multiple times over and over. Ah, Cosmic, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. I hope you have a lot of luck with the hunt and manage to get it very quickly. Scott, how are you doing, mate? Great to see you as always. Managed to get those shelves up in the end, which is good. They're a bit wonky, but they'll do. They'll do. Stuff sits on them, so that's good. Cassie, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Great to see you as always. Hope you're having a fantastic Monday evening and or Monday afternoon, whatever time it is where you are. But great to see you as always. It's got to be the mochi dance, David, do you think? It's got to be that. That's the only explanation. Post your mochi dance on YouTube, on Discord. Probably get the server banned if I did that. Oh no, that's the one. Just a brief mochi dance, then the next reset will be shiny. Scott Canny, nice mate. Johnny talking about DEOXYS. I've seen a Twitter thread about it, man. I think it's consolidated as my absolute favorite mythical Pokemon. It is a very cool Pokemon, isn't it, mate? Do you have any of the older games, Johnny, like Fire Red, Leaf Green? You should do the hunt yourself. If you're, I don't know, like it's a pretty brutal hunt. The odds are pretty stacked, but worth doing while you've got the chance to trade it up as well, because at some point this year we're going to lose the ability to trade these Pokemon up, which is kind of sad. At least I finally evolved my shiny Milcery into every Alcremie there it is in this week. It was a nightmare. Congrats, mate. That is nice. I can imagine it was an absolute nightmare as well. At least it's done though. That's ticked off. Started playing Wario Land 4 on Virtual Console. I've heard that the game was good, but I didn't know it was so good. Love pixel art game. God bless modding discontinued consoles. I know what you mean, mate. I love like the modding of all the old consoles. It's so, like the SP. I've had a lot of fun doing a lot of them as well. Still considering doing my my GameCube. Mochi Dance. Wick fans. The last Pokemon games I played was Omega Ruby when it first came out. A friend recently gifted me a Switch, and Pokemon Violet ended up watching some of your videos on the game to help me figure out. I hope they were helpful, and I hope more importantly you've enjoyed your playthrough of Pokemon Violet. That's super nice, especially after Omega Ruby as well was the last one that you played. That's very exciting. It's an awesome game. Be good to know what your thoughts are on Scarlet and Violet as well, since it's like the jump between the two. And Muffin, how are you doing, mate? Great to see you this evening. I hope you are having a great rest of your day since I saw you earlier, mate. Thanks for hopping in and joining again. Scott, how many hours are you up to on Scarlet main game? Oh, I think I maxed out the hours a long time ago. I'd have to check, mate. Johnny, I have all of the games in silver, even if most don't have a running battery. Nice, mate. There you go then. DEOXYS is on the cards for you. I nominate you to go after the DEOXYS. Got Regice in Pokemon Go a few days ago. Regice, nice. Awesome to hear. Lexia spawned a double shiny Milcery throughout all the outbreaks until I only needed one to hit the 63 you need. And spawned 3 shinies at once. 3 shinies at once. That's crazy, Lexi. 3 at once. I've never even heard of that. 3 at once before. That's awesome. Mimikyu fan, how are you doing, mate? Great to see you. I'm doing all right, mate. I'm doing all right. I'll be doing better if we manage to get one of these shine sparkle tonight. That would be nice to see. But otherwise, mate, doing really good. Thanks. Hope you're having a good day as well. And a nice start to the week. I'm resting from a crazy day yesterday. Seizure, then what? 7th time loop, episode 11, second to last episode of season 1. Oh, mate, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you're holding up all right. And we've had plenty of rest today and things, and you're doing a bit better today. Thoughts with you, my friend. And yeah, just make sure you take care of yourself and take it easy over the next few days. I know I'll never subject myself to what you'll be doing, Lee. Respect you. But I'm watching this more because of curiosity and respect for the grind than anything else, mate. If you've got to do one of these old shiny hunts before they go away forever, because like if you do one right and then they close bank and everything, and then you've got no way to port them up to Pokemon Home, you lose them to time forever, and then you'll definitely one day regret not doing one of these shiny hunts and thinking, oh, I might do one, but then you'll be locked. They'll be locked in those games forever, which might be all right. But I think while you've got the chance, you should take the opportunity to do one of these 1 in 8,192 shiny hunts for sure. And since DEOXYS is one of your like all-time favorite Pokemon, or one of your favorite mythicals at least, makes sense to go after the DEOXYS and do that one. Brandon, what's your favorite shiny mega Pokemon? Starters, Venusaur, Charizard, Charizard X, Blastoise, Sceptile, Blaziken, Swampert, or Ash Greninja. Favorite shiny from those? I would probably say Charizard. No, because Charizard shiny's not that. No, Charizard, Mega Charizard Y is it black like the normal Charizard? I can't remember. Like if I was to say out of not of that list, shiny, it would be Mega Gengar, easy. Mega Swampert's nice as well. Lexi, 1175 hours on Violet, 180 on Scarlet. Neglecting that Scarlet. That's a lot of hours, but the dedication's there. Taking a little poker break, but still like watching Lee streams. Roz, thank you so much as always. It's always good to have a break, I think sometimes. I saw that crazy was it Nintendo Direct that's supposedly scheduled for April, and the list of games that's meant to be ported to it, and the Wind Waker HD was one on the list. I was like, no way. If this list is real, that is just crazy. I would be happy taking a little break from Pokemon to play a little bit of Wind Waker over May into the summer. If that was the case, I'd be so down for that. I'm kind of tempted with the Peach game as well, because I think that would be kind of cool to do. That wouldn't even be that much time away from Pokemon, but I think sometimes it's good to have a little step back from Pokemon, because you can kind of burn yourself out sometimes with it. Where every time I tune into a live, you're soft resetting for a shiny lol. Good evening, sir. Happy Monday, Gavin. Going for something different tonight. We're trying to get down these shiny hunts that we started, trying to get through them and chip away at them one by one, while also trying to do the shiny Nuzlocke as well at the same time. The infamous decoy event, yeah. I did Mew, Cassie, nice. Is that the 8F glitch? How do you move shinies from Heart Gold to Bank? So you'd have to go through, I think you'd have to go from Heart Gold, Soul Silver into Black and White, and then Black and White and then Black and White you'd be able to trade up to so you'd have to transport her between Heart Gold, Soul Silver to Black and White, or Black and White 2, and then from those games you'd be able to move them up to Pokemon Home through Bank. So yeah, Transporter and then Bank. I think you would need Transporter at least. I'm not sure. I haven't done Heart Gold, Soul Silver for a little while, but I'm pretty sure that's how you would need to do it. Bit of a random question, but are shinies randomly assigned by like color wheel or something? Or are they created by TPC? No source. I would, the one side of me would say that they're color wheeled, but no, I think they are TPC, create all of the shinies. Yeah. I'm hoping for Twilight Princess HD remake for the Switch. That would be amazing if they do that as well. I have 3 shiny Charmanders caught on Violet. I want to transfer them to Legends ZA when Home is compatible. That'll be yeah, especially if we get that Charizard Z. Decidueye, the Unrivaled. I hope you're well, my friend. Great to see you again. Thanks for joining the stream tonight. Johnny, I mean, shiny DEOXYS is cool and all, but again, I have the patience of it is the squirrel. Okay, mate. So wouldn't be able to get the shiny in any time. I'll stop for a week for every hour of resets. See, that's all you need to do though. Like just a little bit at a time, just chip away at it and you'll eventually hopefully get it, you know? Just be that one. It just takes that one reset. You might get very lucky as well. Might not need to do many resets. So we'll have to wait and see. I think you should do it. Rich, good evening, mate. I hope you are doing well and having a great evening yourself, my friend. I hope the hunts are going okay. So far, so good, mate. Hopefully, we do see something shine tonight. I'm playing Final Fantasy Rebirth right now. How are you enjoying that, Rose? I hope you're having a lot of fun with it. really want to catch up with a couple of other games too. I think that's the thing, like that's my problem. I feel like there's so many games I just never have the time to catch up on, and then they just sit there and I never get around to it. But yeah, it's nice to just take the time while there's a bit of downtime in the Pokemon world at the minute with not really much happening, you know. It's a good time to catch up on all those other things that are coming about as well. I hope you're having a fun time with everything that you're playing at the minute anyway. Aloha from a real life Alola region. Levy, how are we doing? I hope you are well and having a great Monday. Thanks so much for joining the stream. Really appreciate all the content you make. Thank you so much. Wishing you all the best and your shiny hunts. Thank you so much, my friend. Really appreciate it. And thank you for the support for the content as well. It means a lot, and I hope it keeps being helpful and keeps on improving and being informative and things like that. So really appreciate you coming by the stream. Hope you enjoy it with us all tonight for however long you can stick around. Uza, I have shiny Arceus, mate. Hopefully we do tonight, by the end of tonight. That would be nice. But congrats on getting your shiny Arceus. Trying a shiny Cresselia hunt in Ultra Moon, doing 100 resets daily. Lucky Buns, good luck with the next 100 resets when you go for that Cresselia. You'll be doing that tonight when we're hunting as well, or not quite yet. But I hope you do see it shine soon. Cresselia is a super nice shiny. Cosmic, take care, my friend, and rest up well. I'll hopefully catch up with you soon. Thank you, Cosmic. I appreciate it. We definitely need the shiny luck. Also, I would love them to remaster Wind Waker. I only got into Zelda during Breath of the Wild, but now I really want to go back to try these older ones that are some of the fans' favorites. Yeah. Wind Waker is one of my, probably is my favorite Zelda game. I would love it ported to the Switch. It'd be such a dream. Such a great game. And it's so weird. I really didn't like it when it first came out. I was like so unsure of the art style, but then it just grew on me, and then yeah, just had such a blast playing that game. That one as well. Well, I'm not shiny hunting right now, but I wish everyone who is this week the best luck ever. Thank you so much, Glom. I appreciate it. And good luck to you as well when you jump back in and start your next one. Really like Rebirth. Once I came to terms with it not being the same as the original. It's great to play it if you like a new game. Nice. I'm pleased you're enjoying it, Roz. Sounds a lot of fun. I know a lot of people have been playing it recently and they're having a great time with it, so I'm pleased you are as well. Are you using a Game Boy player? No, we're using for Leaf Green, we're using the GB operator. I would show you it, but it's like I was saying earlier, I did some cable management and I've got the cart and I don't really think I can extend it too far. Can we get it? There it is. Just about. That's a stretch. That's as far as it's going to stretch. That's it there. But if you want to see it, if you want to know anything about it, just Google GB operator and it'll come up in Google. But that's about as far as I can stretch it. Do you think we will get some new evolutions in the next gen? And what types would you like to see? Scott, I think well, I hope we do. David, the Animal Crossing song needs to pop on. I know. I think we would get the dragon evolution if we got anything. But I feel like maybe Legends ZA is where we'll get, you know, maybe a new evolution, potentially, you know. Let's see. We'll have to keep our fingers crossed. So for those who those of you who have caught the legends in PLA, is it easy to do or have to be real careful when trying to get them? It's not too difficult, Danny. I never found them like super difficult to catch. Not compared to like normal generation games, if that makes sense. They were a lot easier to catch than just regular games. Rose, Wind Waker is definitely my favorite Zelda game. I'd love to see a remake. It would be so good to see it on the Switch. So Danny, I think as well, if you do fail them, they do respawn. So I don't think you need to worry too much about like it going wrong. The genies are definitely a pain, like Professor Og says. Yeah, I think they're the worst ones, to be honest, out of all of them. Everything else is pretty alright to get. Heatran's a bit annoying, but I think most of them are not too bad. Do you think a new Zelda game or maybe a remaster will be a definite launch title for the Switch 2? I don't know, you know. I don't think we'll get a new Zelda game, not for the Switch 2, especially if it's out next year. Because I think we've just had Tears of the Kingdom. And knowing the development time that they take between Zelda games, it just feels like it's way too soon to get a new one. I don't know if they do a remake either. I just, as a launch title, I don't know. But who knows? Like, nothing's out of the realms of possibility, you know? Anything could happen. I just don't think it's very likely that we'll get a Zelda game. Steel water pressure water washer Pokemon. Do you mean like a Rotom? Steel water Rotom with Levitate? That would be kind of fun. Yeah, it will be Gen 10. And I reckon it will be 2. Rock and Bug. Ah. Interesting. The only reason I say dragon, and I think there's a lot of evidence to say why we could get one in X and Y, because the last time, just a trap, thank you so much for subscribing. The last time we got a new evolution was X and Y, but like unlike previous introductions with new evolutions, we only got one in X and Y, and it was just Sylveon. And normally before that, we've always had like them in pairs. So it's like they kind of forgot to do the pair in this game. So that's why I would say maybe the dragon type is the one that we get in ZA. Tierra the dragon as well, so maybe, I guess that could have nothing to do with it, but we're trying to put things in place to say, maybe. Sticky glove them down and hit them back, yeah. Heatran is overrated. Heatran's great, mate, especially in competitive. Chalk team. Trying to get a Tornadus and PLA was definitely a pain. Yeah, I think my worst one was Anamoris. So annoying to get around the marsh. So frustrating, just trying to sneak up on it. Tyler, how are you doing, mate? Great to see you as always. Hope you're having a fantastic start to your week, mate. And thanks for hopping in and joining the stream tonight. I'm doing all right, mate. Doing all right. Splatters, another 5 years for a new Zelda game, I think. Yeah. A remaster of an old title is more likely for Switch 2. Yeah. I don't know about a launch title, but you're right. I think like a remake could be on the cards for the Switch 2, but I mean, they might even do like an enhanced version of Tears of the Kingdom for the Switch 2 if it is out next year. I don't know though. It feels still like a stretch. They might just leave that where it is on the Switch, and then we might just, yeah, get a remaster, get a reboot of something or a remake of something, and then yeah, that'll be it until the next 5 years passes and we'll get a new one. I don't think we'll ever see another evolution. They were all the typical special types, none were physical. I'd assume we get a fully different mon for those. Well, you say that and you're so right about it, but the only one that was never wasn't ever done from that first special pool was the dragon typing. That's why I think as well it's likely that we get that the last evolution is the dragon typing, because that was part of that special pool that they just never did. And I think it feels odd that, you know, that that was the only one missed out. So it'd be kind of cool if they went back and did a nod for that one. But yeah, I could see them maybe never doing another one again as well at the same time. For me, the Thunderous was the worst one for sure. Going around the water was a pain. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they were all annoying. I definitely got lucky with the Thunderous one though, a bunch of times. What's the difference between 1400 resets and a shiny DEOXYS? Osirus haven't got DEOXYS yet. Pretty much, there is no difference. Petro, my friend said they missed an opportunity by not making Pokemon number 1000 an evolution named Millennium. That is such a good point. That would have been so cool, right? Wouldn't it? That would have been amazing, Petro. Like, yeah, they definitely missed the opportunity there. Now they can't go back. Retrospectively, they could do. They'd be like, we made an error with the Pokedex numbering, so this was always here. Leafeon is physical. Yeah, but Grass wasn't originally though. Black Sabbath or Led Zeppelin? I'd have to go Led Zeppelin, I think, Sergio. What about you? Muffin, what if they bombshell us and still end up giving us Black and White 3 instead of remakes this year? That would be nuts. Like, that would be crazy. That would be the biggest curveball of all, wouldn't it? I'm all about the curveballs at the minute as well. But that would be crazy. Could be a Steel or Poison type evolution to counter Sylveon. Be nice to see something like that down the line. Scott, Black Sabbath. Horse, right. So use two Pokemon cranking out games. I forgot Zelda takes their time, which honestly they seem to make it worth the wait because they do detailed in them. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. They do everything right, and their games are always like super polished, aren't they? I mean, they do have a little few bugs here and there, but nothing like crazy. Breath of the Wild did, but that was understandable. It was like one of the first games on the Switch as well, and it was probably out a little bit sooner than they wanted it to be. I mean, I know it's got confirmed remakes, but come on, we know we're gonna get a Black and White game, I think, this year. I feel like that it feels like it's gonna be something that we see happen. Dog, I forgot her name, but the Eevee girl in Scarlet and Violet gives you a dragon TM. Clear foreshadow for the dragon evolution in my book. Penny. Exactly. There's a lot of people think that she was meant to have that dragon evolution, you know, in the games, and they scrapped it last minute, which could make sense. It could have been something else. Yeah, it could have been what we saw. Lexi, instead, we got the Silver Surfer. String cheese, yeah. Number 1000. Wrecked BCQ, how are you doing? I hope you're well. In my opinion, the ideal for Eevee is to get the dragon evolution, then make a new Pokemon or Eevee variant for the physical types. That would be cool to do, wouldn't it? Yeah. And it runs in line with the whole thing. Nirvana or Oasis. I love Dave Grohl. So I'd always like, but I really like Oasis tracks, so that's a hard one. I'll go Oasis, but I don't think they're the better band out of the two. Iron Maiden or Judas Priest? Iron Maiden. Yeah, I think Wreck, that's like such a good point though. I think like if we get all the Eevees and the final one is the dragon one that we're missing, then they do a new kind of split off from Eevee and do all the physical types for that one. I think that would be so much better to do, and then they could drag it on for however they want until they're all finished with as well. Because it's been pretty much, it's going to be like nearly 30 years before they finish the entire special set of evolutions, isn't it? Really. I know that music. Gen 3, I think. Volleyball. It is. Doesn't say. I think you're right though. Jose, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're well and having a great Monday. Great to see you join the stream. As always, thanks for hopping in. Wait, how do you get to DEOXYS event when that event is decades over? Legends Greninja. So, I'll go through it again and again. Basically, I got a GB operator, and you can inject the the event that is a Japanese only event into your game once you've finished the game and done all that stuff, so you can pick it up in the Pokemon Center, so then you can access the event in your game. And yes, we are playing on physical cart through a GB operator. If you want to know what one of them is and you don't know, Google GB operator. Sorry, I've been asked this question about 100 million times. Hopefully you understand. But yeah, that's a quick answer to all the questions you've got for that. No Arceus this time. Tyler, great to hear, mate. I hope everything was alright over the weekend and stuff. And yeah, just continue to take it easy, mate. Breath of the Wild was originally released on the Wii U, and they had to do a quick remaster for the Switch. That console failed so miserably. That's very true, actually. Yeah, I always forget that it released for the Wii U. It's so weird, isn't it? And then they like redid it for the Switch. But like metal bands, I wouldn't say it's like my go-to music, but I do like some of them, some tracks. I'm not like a metalhead, if that's what you mean. Aussie Sabbath or Dio Sabbath. You have to go Aussie. You have to go Aussie. I think the OG. Again. I know. I mean, you guys, some of you guys, I mean, how many times have you heard this? It's like a it's like a standard advert for GB operator to be getting a commission. Put it in the pot. I've always been a fan of the rival counterpart, a troop. The idea that there is someone else that uses the same powers as a hero. You can see something like that for Eevee. Rec, that is a fantastic idea, yeah. It would be such a good story as well, wouldn't it? That like, yeah, especially if they introduce it in Gen 10 as well. It's definitely something they could do in like a new region. And that be, yeah, the Eevee counterpart. Even when you get the shiny DEOXYS, are you going to send it to Emerald and dupe it with the Frontier glitch? That will be the one that we're going to have to use, Kyle, yeah. Axel, how are you doing? Great to see you again. I need to do group missions on Scarlet Blueberry Academy to catch the future Cobalion and Terrakion. Who's with me? Yeah, if anyone's up for doing those tonight, Axel will be doing some blueberry challenges in Scarlet and Violet. Good luck with the quests though, mate. I hope you manage to rack up the amount of points you need nice and quickly. Take it back what I said before on the 5k resets. Other streamers went to 9k. F that. Push until you get it. Yeah, I know. Like a lot of other people. I mean, yeah, I've seen hunts for the DEOXYS go on a long time with other creators and other people I know who went for the same, so it can be a very, very grueling hunt. But it'll be interesting to see which one we get first, because technically we should get the Arceus first, but like we have the ability to do so many more resets than the Arceus with the DEOXYS, but the odds are so much better with the Arceus. It's like half the odds really, so we should technically get the Arceus before we get the DEOXYS, but it'll be interesting to see which one we do get. If I was you, I would have literally a disclaimer on how it works in the screen by now. The GB operator, yeah, it's not a bad idea. I should just have like a pop-up a pop-up Lexi and just have it there, just be like, just read this message. NSYNC or Backstreet Boys? Backstreet Boys, I would say. Motley Crue or Poison? Motley Crue. Zazik, thank you so much, mate, for the good luck. Definitely needed tonight. I hope you're having a fantastic Monday yourself. Be nice to see something shine tonight, though, but I will stay positive about it. I'm going to shiny hunt Kyurem in white too. Once I get the shiny charm, I transferred one from another game so I can hunt it with better odds later. Wrecked, good luck with that shiny hunt. I really hope you see it sparkle when you get around to it. Definitely let us know if we're still streaming and you start the hunt though. I'd love to hear if you're managing to pick it up early or not. Do you have a soundboard? Just use a button called GB operator on it. Lexi, I should set it up. I could do it on my Go XLR. Just have it there, just pit it. Just let it play. Like an advert. Considering hunting DEOXYS now, but the odds scare me. Okay, I think you should just dive in, go for it. Like, it's better starting now, even though the odds are like pretty horrible. You might get really lucky with it, you know? And I think even if not, you've probably got enough time to hunt it now reasonably. Like, not having to do it like every single day, but just like on and off, maybe, you know, every other day, do however many resets you can do. And you're still going to probably be in time before bank and transporter and all that clothes, so you'll still be able to trade it up to home before everything for the classic games all closes down, which is kind of sad to think about. But yeah, don't let the odds put you off. The hives of the strokes 100%. Kyle, I got a $500 bet that the Arceus will be over 1,000 and $200 bet that the DEOXYS will be over 1,600. They seem pretty good bets. Who's betting you these? This is just a bet with yourself. I hope it is. Too much money to be betting on anything like this. I almost have the shiny charm. Only have Registeel and Regigigas left, going for them as we speak. Oh, wrecked. Nice. Good luck with getting those 2 remaining ones to get that shiny charm. Going to be so worth it when you pick it up as well. Wins in Weight Club. Great to see you, my friend. I hope you are doing good and having a great start to your week. What's up, Osirus? How's it going? The hunt's going good, mate, at the minute. We're just trying to blitz through as many resets as we can. Nothing shined so far yet. That's it. I have no other bands to work with. Thanks for answering all my music questions. How did I do, Sergio? Good, bad, all right? You need to tell me the answers to yours as well. Kyle, it's in a server I am. Just for make-believe money, though, I hope. Did you know that the shiny locked the legendaries in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? I didn't know that, Glom. No. They did. No, they didn't, did they? I can't believe that. Did they really? I was going to ask you if you like peripheries or... I can't read that last bit. There's like a heart in the way there. Or Veil of Mare. But you said you don't like metal. It's not that I don't... No, I don't not like metal. It's just I'm not like... I don't know. I got a lot of friends that are like into metal and like really big into metal. And I'm not like... not into metal, so it's not that I dislike it or anything, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't dislike it, just not, it's not like my go-to thing. That makes sense. My luck is not good. It took a catch combo of 999, Joel 1103 to get shiny Charmander, shiny rate of 1 in 273. Wow, 1/300. That's rough. I'm pleased you managed to get it in the end, though. But that is absolutely brutal. On the last on stream last night after 12 resets, and let's go. I got a shiny Mewtwo. No way! After 12 resets, that is crazy, my friend. That is amazing. That must have felt so good, because that is just crazy. 12 resets. Wow. Wow. Great work, mate. That's amazing to hear. We have to, yeah, we can't let it go like one stream without mentioning it, Glom. And please, you did the honors for us this week. I'll bet you 1 million, but it has Monopoly money. Yeah, exactly. The same. Tell your friends about my band, huh? We are very metal. I still want to come and see your band, David. Mm, mm, Friend, which would you say are your top 3 starter Pokemon? Oof, that's tough. That is very tough. Totodile's definitely in there. Chimchar. Have to pick a grass type, I guess. I have to go with the OG. I think Bulbasaur probably I'd have to go with. Yeah, Totodile, Chimchar, Bulbasaur, I think. They're the ones I would go with. I have to pick Bulbasaur. It was like the first starter I ever went with. I feel like I'm betraying it if I go anything else for the starter. I really like Sprigatito. He's one of my favorites. I know it's a newer starter, but Big Knife, how are we doing? Sorry, I haven't been in most of the stream. I've been working my depression problems in back though. Big Knife, no problem, my friend. I hope you're doing all right, and great to have you in the stream with us tonight. I hope you are doing all right though, my friend. And if you need anything, just give any of us a shout. We need to get one of them this week at least. It's shiny week. This is true, Rich. We have to get one of them this week. I wish it was kind of shiny day. Feels like it could be shiny day, because shiny day feels better than shiny week, because it could be potentially we go all week without any more shinies, and that feels really sad. But we'll keep going. Well, we can only keep going, can't we? Austin, how are you doing? I hope you're having a great Monday, and thanks so much for hopping in and joining the stream tonight. Hope you enjoy it with us all, and maybe you're coming in at the right time where we will eventually see one of these two shine this evening. Pretty much alike. Oni, I love the hives. When I hear it to say I told you so, I stop whatever I'm doing and rock out to it. That's a good track. It is a good track. Two of those I used. Totally agree with you. Team Bulbasaur. Gotta stick with the OG. My top is Sprigatito. We connected. Legendaries are unlocked. I'm going for Chen Pao now. Being on 55k resets. Soon it will shine. I believe, Prof. I believe. Keep going for that shiny Chen Pao. You will eventually get it. I know. I can feel it. Maybe today's the day, you know. Today might be the day that you finally see Chen Pao. What color is it? It's like a silvery color, isn't it? It's like a super nice shiny. I've never seen anyone catch it, so I feel like you'd be like the first person to ever get one, which would be amazing. Imagine that as a flex, just to be like, yeah, told you. Sticking in there with all those resets. 55,000 resets, done nothing else other than soft reset Chen Pao since the game's dropped. You got a viral clip once you get a shiny. Yeah, guaranteed, easy, like 12 million. I reckon 12 million views minimum. I reckon easily. It's worth it. Will you go? Do you think you'll go for Chi-Yu next, or have you got one of the other ones in mind? Or are you just kind of like just going for Chen Pao and then that's going to be it? Clash or the Ramones? Ooh, probably the Clash, I would say. World first. We'll get you tons of views, Prof. Yeah, don't listen to the doubters, Prof. You're gonna get it. You can do it. Remember, it's shiny week this week. Anything's possible. Oh, it makes me bad joking about it, you know, because I feel like maybe someone out there is like doing the same and just having no luck and doesn't go online or anything like that, but is desperately trying to get Chen Pao shiny. It makes me sad. Blink 182 or Rise Against? Ooh, it'd have to be Blink 182. They were my grow up band, so they were like my favorite band when I was growing up. So it always has to be Blink there. I do love Rise Against though. Rise Against is a great band. That is a tough one, but it would have to be Blink. calmed along, and all the boys, because they're all back together again. But they're not my favorites at the minute. They cancelled a gig on me after traveling up to Glasgow. Last minute, I didn't get to see them. Was resetting for a 0-speed IV Ursaluna Blood Moon in Scarlet and got it after 30 plus resets. My trick room mon is here. I want to manifest this luck onto your shiny. Hope you get it soon. Thank you so much, Gentle, and congrats on getting the 0-speed IV Blood Moon Ursaluna. That's amazing, especially for those trick routines, like you say. Make it so much nice. I think mine's like a 2-speed IV, so it's not terrible, but I was like, that will do. That will do for what I need it for. And I got a 1-speed IV for regular Ursaluna. I think that was that one. No, this was this one. Okay. I will go for all 4 of them. Put them all in a short. Most views in a real Pokemon category. You'll get the most views ever, I think. Blink 182 Legends. Yeah, I love Blink. Like they were my favorite band growing up by far. I know I say Jimmy are probably my favorite band now, but Blink would by far my favorite band growing up. I was obsessed with Blink 182. Did I miss a shiny? Just back now. No shiny missed, Sam. You didn't have to make me feel badly. Vid, I don't. What's the last shiny legendary you got in BDSP? I got the last one I got in BDSP would have been Darkrai. That would have been the last one I got. Okay, but at least you're about to hit 100 likes. Thank you so much, everyone in chat, for all of the likes tonight. Just in caught a shiny Amora in Pogo today. It's really nice shiny. Never seen it before today. Congrats, mate. That's awesome to hear. I've caught a lot of them the last few days with Paris as well, but none of mine are shined. But congrats on the shiny. It's a super nice one, like you say. Hope that's the start of many this week. Axel, I feel like getting a legend shiny now with all this talk. I need to find that case where I have all my games. Yes, you do, mate. And what are you thinking about going for? Knife. Sorry, should I try competitive? If you like battling and things, I definitely think it's worth giving it a go for sure. Like it's so much fun. Once you get into it. So I would recommend it to anyone that's like got like any sort of, I don't know, just itch to kind of try it out. Nickelback or Papa Roach? I'd have to go Papa Roach for me. I like both a lot, but Papa Roach I think would be the one that I would go for. Blink was my favorite too growing up, Danny. Best bands. Best band. Ever heard of Greta Van Fleet? I haven't, Muffin, no. Riley, how are you doing? I hope you're good, my friend. Great to see you as always. Maybe the luck changes tonight, Riley. Linkin Park were my go-to growing up. Linkin Park were a great band as well. Absolutely insane band. Yeah, so good. Linkin Park doesn't count. Everyone listens to that. That's kind of probably true. I was level grinding for red in hard gold recently and got a random shiny Tangela. It's a really nice shiny. It's a super nice shiny. Congrats on that one. Full odds as well. That's crazy. That is super nice to hear. It's hoping for a shiny Kyogre from Primal Raids this past weekend, but no luck. Justin, sorry to hear, mate. I know everyone was saying that Groudon's coming this weekend, so I hope you get some luck with the Primal Groudon shiny when that does come around. Sorry to hear you didn't get the Kyogre though. I saw Papa Roach live 2 years ago. Wow, 2 years ago. I saw, when did I see them live? Years ago. Seen them once. They were amazing though. Still going strong though, Muffin, with the it's good that they're still going though. I haven't heard anything by them in absolutely such a long time. Stella Shadow, how are you doing, Life Sage? I hope you're having a good Monday. That one. That I'm not sure, lol. I've never seen a shiny legend, but from events I have from Hot Gold, Soul Silver, Mega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Black and White 2, Sword and Shield, and Scarlet and Violet. So lots to pick from, Axel. It's nice. Which one would you recommend, Lee? I think I haven't got... Yeah, Mega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire is not a bad one to go after because you can get the shiny charm in those games. And there's a lot of different legendaries you can go for in those games as well. 1,000 for Arceus and 1,500 for DEOXYS. Bryce, I hope you're alright, mate. I really do. We're pretty close with both of them now. It'd be so nice if we managed to get either of them tonight. Imagine getting both of them on those exact numbers as well. Anyone listen to Pendulum? Yes, Marcus. Great band. I've seen them live once as well. They were absolutely phenomenal. Brilliant band. Yeah, such a good show. Send on my positive energy for the shiny hunt. Janice, thank you so much, Janice. Thank you for the shiny luck, and I hope you're having a fantastic Monday. Thanks so much for joining the stream as well. Got my name correct. Like, well, which one is it, Stella, though? Is it Stella Shadow, or is it Life Sage, or is it all of it all together? You gotta specify which one it is. Diamond and Platinum also nice. Yeah, they are. They were the bad wolves falling in reverse and Hollywood Undead. It was a wild night. That sounds awesome, mate. I've been lurking while I take care of my daughters. I see and hear we're talking music. Any Coheed and Cambria fans? Wow, come on, dude. Everyone loves a bit of Coheed and Cambria. Great band. Can't believe it. There's all these like classic bands as well that are just getting brought up banger after banger. Seen Coheed as well once at Leeds Festival years ago. They were brilliant. Did you see someone found and bought the van from the Rock Show Blink music video? No, I didn't, Rich. How much did that sell for? That must have went for an absolute fortune. How cool would that be, having the van from that video? I still think one of my most favorite Blink videos though was First Date. That video cracks me up every time I watch it. Tom and that is just brilliant. Actually wasn't sure where I could get shiny legends, but totally would go for one you'd recommend. I'd really appreciate any of the advice. Axel, yeah, if you've got Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, they're probably the best ones I think for getting the legendaries, to be honest. But if you haven't got them, I think Oras is really good. Even Sword and Shield's very good as well. If you've got the Dynamax Adventure raids with the DLC, I think that's probably one of the best options as well. And it's more of a recent game as well, so that could be something to consider. And then you can do that on the Switch as well. My favorite Jimmy World song is Sweetness. That guitar on that, both clean and dirty, sound amazing. It's very cool. One of my favorites as well. That's that, isn't it? Yeah. Coheed and Incubus in August. Wow, Incubus. Oh man, that's a throwback band. Fun dragging me to that. Dragon. David, you'll have an absolute blast. Coheed will be amazing. I was never really a big fan of Incubus. Like, I appreciated them as a band, but I was never really that into them. What do you think about Tom DeLonge's involvement in the UFO phenomenon? Well, I tell you what, right? I thought it was a little bit sad, right? I remember like my friend group, like, because we were all big Blink fans, and he did that interview with Joe Rogan years ago, and we were like, oh, Tom's proper crazy. Like at the time, like Tom's proper crazy, but since then loads of stuff's come out and it's like, Tom's not so crazy. Tom's like pretty much telling the truth about all this stuff. Like it's all been like proven pretty true. So I kind of feel bad for like thinking that in the first place, you know. And yeah, I don't think he's lost the plot or being taken advantage of, because initially it was just like I've been taken advantage of, like people are just using him for his money, but yeah, not actually the case. So yeah, it's, yeah, I don't know like all of the ins and outs of it, but like if all of it's kind of true, but you know, I don't know. Tom doesn't seem like the sort of guy that would just make stuff up. Actually saw LS Dunes and Pierce the Veil a while back. We were actually gonna go see Blink when they were in my city, the PVT opening for them. Nice, Marcus, that would have been awesome. Okay, it's 1,230 Thor, Aurora, the DEOXYS, and 1,819 Tron. Raiden, I love those. I love the nicknames and I love the guesses as well. I hope you're right. I really do. We're not too far off them either. Still hunting the shiny Thunderous and Dynamax raids. Must be pushing 150. Ugh, Tim, that is brutal. Tim, I hope you see it shine very soon, mate. Sending you some shiny luck your way. Do keep us up to date with how the hunt is going. No, I really do hope you get a bit of luck tonight with those resets when you're doing them. Hit 5k resets on Arceus, no shiny yet, staying strong. DBZ Peter, I hope as well, mate. Some shiny luck your way. 5k resets as well. It's when you go over the odds, right? And it's like, come on, I should have had it by now. And it's just not how it works, but like sometimes can work out like that, but not always. Pendulum and Knife Party, fantastic. Yeah, I agree, Rich. Riley, I got to see Angels on Airwaves live. A bit whacked and not as slick as Blink wanted to, but yeah, Tom went down the rabbit hole without flashlights, in my opinion. Yeah, I remember seeing Angels on Airwaves for the first time, and I was a bit, I'm gonna say, I was a bit disappointed. Tom's vocals and it were just not the CD quality, like the production quality, I would say. For it was a bit of a letdown, to be honest. The first couple of times I saw Angels, then I saw them a few years later after those like first kind of initial gigs, and it was a lot better, but still, I mean, even when I saw Blink back in the day, he's never that great live. You've kind of got to look through that though a little bit. He's a brilliant songwriter and a brilliant like melodist, but yeah, not the best singer live. Mark's decent though. Mark is actually really good live, so it kind of helps carry it. But I really like the variation of Blink with Matt in it from Alkaline Trio, to be honest. I felt that was kind of like a bit bad taste how they kind of let him go out of the band. I don't know, some people might not think so, but yeah, I think it was like he found out about it on social media, and I just feel like if that's true, it's kind of like harsh, because he was kind of like part of the band, really. I'm not a Hawthorne Heights fan, but I know practically every other word to Ohio is for lovers. Yeah, mate, that song is a banger. I think that was just like one of those odd tracks that was on like I don't know if it was ever on a Drive-Thru Records, but it was definitely, it felt like one of those tracks. It was just on those compilations. Yeah, I never owned any of their albums, but yeah, great band though. Still on the grind, love it. How was the Black Tie Murder Mystery? Gustav, it was really good, mate. It was a lot of fun. It was wild though. There was like 2 murders. There was like one murder that we thought we were solving, and then at the end of the night there was like another murder right at the end. It kind of totally curveballed us, and that was the murder that you had to solve. I did get it right, but I was like, yeah, my answer for why was really rushed, so I didn't end up winning the prize, unfortunately. But it was a really good night. I hope you had a great weekend though, Gustav, and great to see you in the chat tonight. Hey, it's what ball are you using for the DEOXYS? Because I have like an orchid, but only use Pokeballs. for everything, whether it's a shiny or not. I have got a Master Ball because I don't want to risk not getting it. It's from the playthrough, so we just kept that from there. They got it for $1,000 restoring it. Wow, that is not bad at all, is it, mate? $1,000, that's so cheap. Danny wasn't happy seeing Blink before Tom came back. I was really disappointed. Yeah, I know what you mean. Still no shiny. Normally listen to 5FTP or 3 Days Grace. California album with Matt Skiba was underrated. Hot take. Definitely agree with you there. Matt's a great musician as well. Like Alkaline Trio are like one of my favorite bands. I absolutely love Alkaline Trio, and Matt is, again, I would put him up there with like some of my favorite like songwriters, you know, with like Jim Atkins, people like that. Just so talented. Only have Reggie Gigas left now. I accidentally caught the first 3 in a Pokedex order too. Nice, nice. Good luck on getting that last one, mate. Jerry Ferry, my bad days. Riley growing up. Big ones were Smashing Pumpkins, Green Day, Sum 41, and Silver Sun Pickups. Never heard Silver Sun Pickups. But the rest, yeah, all bangers, mate. Have you ever gone to raves? How was it like? No, I've never been like one into raves, to be honest. Went to like, oh, years ago, I went to like a few clubs in London when I was in uni, and like some of my flatmates were like into that sort of thing, and so I went along, tried out. It was fun for a night, but it was never my thing. I way prefer gigs to that sort of side of it, but that's just me. But yeah, some people like love it. Hopping away all night. Right, where are we at? So I think that one and that one this time around. The shiny drought is still going for us, at least, Charlie. I think everyone else is having a good time with shinies. Master Ball on yellow DEOXYS. Yeah, because I think as well, someone mentioned, I think when we trade it up, it's not going to be in a Master Ball anyway. I'm pretty sure, or it might be. I don't mind it being in a Master Ball though. And the Arceus, we got a Master Ball from Professor Oak for his kindness as well. Nate, lately I've become a big fan of luxury balls on all my Pokemon. That's a nice one, mate. They are super nice, especially for those legendaries and the shinies. Like, especially if you get them in there, they're like a nice flashy ball to kind of show those off in. 98 like. Hit that button. Let's see, 115 if we can. Thank you so much to everyone that has dropped a like on the stream tonight and that's tuning in and supporting and things like that. I really appreciate it. If we can hit that 115 like total, that would be amazing. I'm asking Alexandria went hard back in the day. You know, there's a band, oh, what are they called? They did a track called Thoughts Before Me and Poetically Perfect. Oh no, Poetically Pathetic, I think. I can't remember some of the other tracks that they did. Trying to remember. Amber Pacific. They're not really a well-known band, but I absolutely love them. I never ever got the chance to see them because I think they only played stateside. They never came over to the UK, which is kind of sad because I would have loved to have seen them. But yeah, they were a really low-key band, but they were so good, like really, really good. That's that one, isn't it? There were some pickups on one of my favorite indie bands. They are ridiculously talented. Does anyone like Bayside as well? Bayside are absolutely ridiculously good. Like one of my favorites. If you've not heard of Silver Sun, check them out for sure. You'd like them without question. Highly recommend just putting on Lazy Eye by them or Gunshine Sunshine. Thank you, mate. I'll put them on. I'll Spotify them after this. Have a quick listen to them. for the rest of the night. Man, why am I being... I'm so slow with, like, getting through the resets tonight. These shinies are just playing with their hearts. I know, right? I really do hope that we can get at least one of them shiny tonight. It would be super nice if we can. But I just also feel as well like the drought is inevitably just going to continue with them. We are very low into our numbers at the minute though with both of them. So I mean, we've probably got quite a long way to go for at least the DEOXYS. We might get lucky with the Arceus, but I feel, yeah, in their major label. But when they started, Gaga. What's your favorite JoJo anime arc? Oof. That's a tough one, Marcus. That is a very tough one. Leave it with me. I'll come back to it. So for that one. What's your next shiny hunt after this? Really like your shiny hunts for all the gens. Wish I had access to all of those as well. Oh, I wish as well. It would be nice if they eventually brought them to the Switch or to the Switch 2 whenever that drops. It would be really cool. So everyone has a chance to kind of go for these older shiny hunts. It would be amazing. I think after these, we're going to go back to Sword and Shield, do the Dynamax Adventure raids that we've kind of got left to do. And then start chipping away at them. And then anything, we got the World's Art Oyster after that. So whatever you guys would like to kind of see after that, we can do whatever really. There's loads of hunts we can fill our time with as well. I hate noisy places like discos and raves. Never liked them. You're not a big gig goer either, Johnny. That's cool though. You've been in the UK, never hear of Mallory Knox? No, I haven't, mate. Bayside, Danny. Danny, I feel like we have exactly the same music taste. Oh, a lot of us do, really. I feel like that. My favorite band is absolutely Glass Animals. Oh, Veda, you're gonna dislike me. I don't think I can. I might have heard some stuff by them, but I cannot recall anything by them. Must love some Sam Fender then. Yeah, always love Sam Fender. Come on. Gotta support fellow Geordies. Sam's actually really good as well. He's got some banging tracks. Yeah, it's very cool. Love to see him live. Missed him down at Glastonbury a few years ago, which I was actually so annoyed about missing him as well. Johnny, favorite Arceus Golden Wind because he's a man of culture. Want to make a bet with you. If Arceus is over 470, make a statement on Discord. If it's 470 or under, mute me, please. 470, we're way past that now, though. You mean 4,000? Does anyone have a shiny Pheromosa path in Sword and Shield Winds and Weight Club? I don't think I've got one in mind. S9 vibe. K-pop is the best music. Sorry, mate. It's definitely not. I don't know enough about K-pop to even insult it. Because I don't know if K-pop bands write their own music, or are they like pop bands over in the UK where they get it written for them. I have no idea. I don't know enough about it though to slag off. But everyone likes what they like, so that's the main thing. But my music's better than your music. You know I'm messing around. Ronan, we haven't got anything yet, mate. Blackty plays local hero before most of his gigs. It's just pure class. That exactly, mate. Yeah. Have you seen the oh, what's he called? He actually wrote local hero, Dire Straits. Why can't I remember his name for the life of me? He's doing a new song though for Newcastle Trust or something like that at the minute, which is pretty cool. Why can't I remember his name? Mock. Ah, my brain is just went so dead. And I'm just resetting the wrong game and everything. The shiny charm has been obtained. 7 games beaten and 642 Pokemon caught. Wrecked. Amazing. Okay, that's that and that. Okay, so I feel like that's us caught up. Lethro and Shade. Just on S9 vibe. Depends on the group. Hit the K-pop comment. Split my drink out. No, I don't know. I don't know enough about it to slag it off. There's a lot of people that like it, so it is. From what the stuff I've heard is all good. Gonna go. Good luck, Lee. Have a great night, Rose. Thanks so much as always for coming by. The only finest. How are we doing tonight? I hope you are well and having a great night. You can't remember this. I know. I feel like I'm Mark Knopfler. That's it. That guy Rivers saving me there. I feel like I've lost a chunk of my brain today with all these resets. It's okay being a long day. Yeah, I feel like all the resets have just done me in, Bryce, today. Especially with like no return. It's like, come on, just give me something shiny. We should have probably spent this time just going after the shiny starters in Hot Gold, Soul Silver, to be fair. But yeah, Sam Fender is a legend. And I love that like the saxophonist always wears a Toon shirt as well. It's so cool. Oh yeah, Rad Dad Online. I'm just messing because Scott knows I can S9 vibe, knows I'm just joshing him. But he's a big K-pop fan. But yeah, I don't know. It's funny though, because I always remember before I like started studying music at school and stuff, I used to be like so ignorant and be like, nah, if you don't listen to this music, your music's really bad. And like, I can't believe so ignorant to so many other music genres. And then as I started studying like specific bands and groups and stuff like that, as I was going through and doing different projects in college, I was like, oh my god, I have so much appreciation for like so many different genres of music. Like you know, so many different, so I can't really ever slag anything off. Can dislike things, but yeah, I wouldn't ever slag anything off. Marcus does SpongeBob clips of him telling you're playing like this. You usually sound like this. Mate. Someone tried telling me that a Pokemon theme song was a Michael Jackson knockoff and I'm stunned. I refuse to accept it. What? Michael Jackson knockoff? From what Michael Jackson song? I can't believe that. That seems crazy. Only the finest doing good. Currently hunting Uxie in Dynamax Adventures. I'm at over 200 runs. Oh no. Only the finest. I hope you manage to pick it up soon. Good luck with the hunt. I really do hope you find it very soon. 200 resets is absolutely brutal. Have you ever delved into jazz? We did it when I was at college, and like bits and bobs, but never like... I really like it though, you know, it's always one of those genres I just have so much respect for. Like the musicians in jazz music are just absolutely insane. Probably some of the best musicians you'll ever get in the world. Yeah. Motown was always one of my favorites that we did. And that was really, I think that's what really started to like open my eyes to like different genres. Because it wouldn't have been anything that I would have really like listened to. And I absolutely loved it. Like absolutely loved it and still do to this day, you know. So it's like I'm so like I am a bit more open-minded. I just like messing around and I guess having a dig at people when I don't really mean to about stuff, you know. And I have an appreciation for all music genres, really. Johnny, I listen to such a few music genres. I'm super judgmental about other tastes. Don't care. My opinion is objectively the right one. It's basically how it was when I was younger, you know. And I think we all were, right? Because, well, my friend group, I think, because we played in bands and stuff like that, so we were like proper like judgy. And it's like, oh my god, like we were like that once. But yeah, you know, being young was probably a big part of it as well. I mean, the guy who sang the Pokemon theme was a backup singer for MJ. Ah, okay, that's maybe where the link came from then. Maybe it is a complete rip off. I didn't realize he was a backup singer for MJ. That's crazy. Defik, how are we doing? I hope you're well. Hoping everyone's having a great time, and I hope you are having a great Monday as well. Thank you so much for coming by the stream as well tonight. I hope you're having a fantastic start to your week. Sergio, 2 years ago, this music YouTube Rick Beto posted a video about his recommendations for Wes Montgomery, and I fell in love with his work. The Guitar Boss album is amazing. I'll have to check it out, mate. Is that like all jazz as well? By far the greatest way to explain that. What's the K-pop is very much like Marmite. You either love it or you hate it, but I get that it's not everyone's cup of tea. From the stuff I've heard, you know, I don't mind it. I think it's quite it sounds quite good, mate. Which one have I just reset? I've just reset that one. I'm struggling with these resets tonight and keeping track of them. It's because the chat, you guys are chatting about too much good stuff. Keep it up though. Not saying not to. Predicting the Arceus to be under 101,500. Oh mate, I hope you're right. He sang in pop punk band in the late 90s and early teens, so I 100% get that mindset of rock and roll over all. Lol. Used to say if the main instrument is a soundboard, it's not real music. Yeah, and I think as well, like growing up in the UK as well, you like, I think is also knowing that like everything in the charts is pretty much manufactured. Or a lot of it was manufactured, especially growing up. So you had like this kind of like, you know, one side of the music industry was actual bands and people writing their own music in their bands, and the other hand was like these boy bands and girl bands that were like manufactured, put together, not singing or writing any of their own music. So I think you had that real divide where it's not quite like that anymore, you know. But it's easy to kind of make that assumption about it. Riley, do you have any of this stuff? Did you ever get any stuff put online from your old bands? Johnny, if you need to chat to get Derail to focus on research, just ask Derail in chat. My speciality. Derail. Nah, I'm good, mate. I don't know why I'm struggling tonight with it though. I'm just like, normally by now I'm into a good flow with it all, where I've got the buttons down and I'm getting the hang of it, but it's just, I just feel like I'm not keeping up with the count very well tonight. But it's probably from all the resets that we did earlier, to be fair. ATN Arceus attempts left before Discord statement. Kyle, you never said, was it like 470? Like, was it 4070? What was the Discord statement? Swedish House Mafia or Tiesto? Swedish House Mafia, I would say. What about you, mate? Give me your answer as well when you're asking me these. I'd love to know. Coco Frontier, I hope you find it, mate. I meant to type 970. Oh, okay. And what was it again? Like, so it was over or below 970. What were the deets? Swedish has absolutely the acoustic version of Don't You Worry Child is. Yeah, that's amazing. Such a good track. Statement B about Discord revival or streaming live. Which one's which? Sorry, I just want to get it. I just want to clear it up. What we're aiming for here. Over 970 statement, 970 or below, I'd be muted. All right, okay. That seems mad. Like, why would you want to be muted? We're not going to get it before. Well, we might get it before 970. So you want me to, if I get it under 970, you basically want to be muted from the channel. Kyle, that just seems mad. It'd likely happen as well. It's weird though with the K-pop stuff. I would never like I wouldn't be able to like tell you a track, or I'd be able to tell you maybe one or two bands, but yeah, I don't really know too much about it. But S9 Vibe is the man. He knows a lot about it. Goes to a lot of gigs as well. But it is huge. It's like a huge genre. It's like one of the biggest growing genres in the music industry, isn't it? So, and it keeps on going. But you like what you like. Deadmau 5 or Swedish HM. For me, it depends on my mood. I'd go Deadmau 5, I think. If I had to pick. First taste of K-pop was an American Dad episode when Stan comes back to the current timeline as a cyborg. I haven't seen that one. Sounds funny though. If you like rock music, you could give a group called Dreamcatcher a go. They make some bangers. In all serious, on K-pop bands or kids, like, shouldn't we be worried about child labor laws? I don't think all of them are kids though. A lot of them are like, the ones I've seen have been like more adults, but I'm not really too sure. Again, I don't really know too much about it. I feel like I'd be making massive assumptions here. But Lee, but ye to the circle back, Lee, 100% you should check out Silversun pickups. I imagine they'll be right up your alley. I feel like, you know what, I want to know what the I got an LP about a year ago that I put in the car with the intention to listen to, and it really rings a bell. I'm gonna just Google Silver Sun Pickups, latest album, because it could be that, you know, and I'll feel terrible if it is. Because I haven't listened to it. Oh, I don't think it is. That's all right. It's no. I don't think any of their album covers look like the ones they've got. That's fine. I'll have to pick up this album that I've got in the car because it's meant to be amazing. I will listen to it and then I'll check it out and feed back to you as well, because I think that is going to be a very cool one. Hello Rhodes, how are you doing, mate? Thank you so much for the good luck, and I hope you're having a great start. Well, good evening as well, because we were in the chat earlier, and I hope you'll continue to have a great Monday, my friend. Lewis Diaz, how are we doing, my friend? I hope you're doing good and having a great start to your week. How many resets do you do for Shiny Celebi? Starting the hunt for it. So I did it, I think Phoenix reminded us earlier, it was about 1,107. So we got it way under odds, which we're paying for now with all our longer shiny hunts at the minute. So I hope you have is better luck than us and get it even quicker. But do keep us up to date with how the resets are going, and good luck with it. I hope you manage to get it very early, mate. Chat, can we give Lee a few more likes? Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate that. What are we sitting on right now? Chat, 111 likes. Wow, thank you so much, everyone, for all of the likes. That is super kind of everyone tonight. I really appreciate the support. It does mean a lot and definitely helps out the streams as well. Do I like indie rock? It depends on like which bands, Vader. It can be like quite hitty messy with like some of them. Some of them yes, some of them no. But like I wouldn't ever be like, oh no, they're rubbish. They're rubbish. So it does depend on which indie bands you throw at me. Some I might not have heard of because it's not something. I feel really annoyed at myself for that kind of younger phase where I was like snobby about the type of music that I listened to and thinking that punk pop was the best music ever. And yeah, you know, I discounted a lot of bands because of that at the time, which I wish I hadn't done. And then later on, as I grew up and got a bit like less ignorant, I kind of started loving a lot of these bands, you know, as well. So but it's crazy, like disliking a band just because you think your friends might not think it's like disliking a band because you think your friends might not think it's cool, even if you do like it. Like I think that's so crazy, but it's like what you do when you're younger and you're in that like sort of music scene, you know, when I think you should just like what you like. You can't help liking what you like though, can you? That is that. I have a theory. The reason Pokemon stopped making third version games and remakes of the third version is because they're going to be the Pokemon Legends of the series. It seems like that feels like what's going to happen now, doesn't it, Steven? And I think with this new like Poké World department getting set up with Ilka, feels like they're going to like do the remakes when Pokemon and Game Freak are going to concentrate on like all of the Legends in the main series titles, which kind of feels quite exciting really, because the quality of games should improve across the board with the extra time that they'll have to develop things like that. For example, they didn't make a Pokemon Z because they were going to make Legends Z, so that would mean that they were going to do Legends Giratina, Legends Rayquaza. It would mean that there is going to be a Legends Giratina. I don't know, because they did Pokemon Platinum, right? And they did Emerald as well, so I feel like, I mean, you could be right. We might eventually see those down the line. I don't know. Giving Game Freak a lot of credit of thinking ahead, which I highly doubt considering the state of Scarlet and Violet on release, lol. Chris, thank you for the good luck, mate. I hope you're having a fantastic Monday. Thanks for hopping in and joining the stream tonight. Is it just me, or do the Legends not feel as accomplishing as they used to? Getting the Reggies in Gen 3 was such an accomplishment, and most Legendaries today feel easy given to you other than Ruins. Yeah, pretty much. Even the Ruins felt pretty easy compared to the older the older hunts and how you had to acquire some of those older legendaries for sure. Yeah, I think everything's just got a bit easier in the newer games than they were in the older ones. The Reggies though, crazy. Good luck, mate. Good luck, mate. Never played Leaf Green before. I didn't know DEOXYS is in that game. Zapdos, oh, thank you so much. It's not in the game as you buy it. You have to inject the DEOXYS event into the cart. We are playing an actual cart, but it was a Japanese only event at the time, so it's the only way to be able to get it in is to kind of inject the event into the game itself, which we've done for this. But it's at least a way that we can get to do the event. You're hunting it legitimately, just yeah. Don't worry about it, we were all morons when we were young. Especially me, mate. Especially me. I was the same way. Then Andrew WK once said that there's always great songs in every genre. That guy opened my eyes. Also, Party Hard was a great song. That's probably one of the best things I've read all day, honestly. And by Andrew WK as well. Legend. That guy is a legend. Party Hard was a brilliant track. Still can't believe they did Reggie's but thought the Azure Flute was too confusing. I know, right? I never get that. They did the whole Reggie thing, which was super confusing, and then they were like, nah, we're not going to add the Azure Flute into Diamond, Pearl and Platinum because it's just too confusing. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, what? And they didn't include, what was it? The battle, was it the Battle Frontier or the Battle Tower? Because they thought no one would want it. Like, mind blown. Not really complain about the longer dev time. The community can only grow with good quality games, but it'd be the first time we'd had a 3-year VGC cycle. Sounds long. Yeah, I know what you mean, Johnny. This is what makes me think that we might see ZA move to competitive. Might. I feel like it could happen, and I wouldn't discount it. Because we don't know how the games are going to be set up yet, you know? They might be set up more like a main series title rather than what we saw in Legends, you know? It is a main series title, but I mean more along the lines of like the IVs, mechanics, battling and stuff like that. There might be a few changes, but I don't know. If we're seeing GS Cup now and like, oh, like one restricted now and then GS Cup for Worlds, I feel like where do you go after that? You can't have another like whole season of just GS Cup. I feel like that's absolutely crazy. Like, and there's nothing to expand on GS Cup either, you know, unless you start adding mythicals in, which just seems like something that they wouldn't do. I don't know. Yeah, just there's a lot to kind of unpackage, I think, with all of it, really. The internet has made most games solved product upon release. Don't really feel like a noob anymore. Regardless of age, you can just look up a wiki of endgame and have the full knowledge quickly. This is very true. Very true. That one. 970 is approaching, is getting very close, Kyle. I feel like we're gonna get the shiny Arceus at 969. Can you imagine if we do? Poor Kyle. Osirus has plot armor. That'd be so funny if we do. Cassie, how are you doing? Hope you're good. Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you're coming in at like the perfect time when a shiny could pop up at any time. Caleb, competitive was more fun before legendaries get added into the regulation. I hope they don't. Mythicals too. I think the mythicals though, honestly, I know where you're coming from for sure. Like the start of a regional, like a regional dex is always a lot more fun. With just like the new Pokemon and like the regional dex Pokemon before legendaries and all the big hitters get added in, for sure. It's a lot more fun always. But I do think if we see mythicals, they would change things up quite a bit. So it could get quite exciting with mythical Pokemon. It would be the only thing that would be able to do on top of I think a GS Cup to really spice things up maybe. Remember when Pokemon didn't have any crazy mechanics or hunts? Yeah, Pepperidge Farm remembers. No mechanics. I think even 2013. The 2012 was probably the last year we didn't have like any mechanics in VG. Like no crazy gimmicks or anything like that in game. Seems mad, isn't it? Every year since then, there's always been something. Gen 1 DVs. Oh my gosh, DVs. I wouldn't care. On my first Pokemon Red, I had like some really well-trained Pokemon, like competitive ready Pokemon. I remember having a was it ran from 1 to 15 and 1 to 16? I had like the max HP at DV Chansey as well, which is amazing back in Gen 1. Gen 1ers. Gen 1ers are the best, Kyle. What are you talking about? Gen 1er. Let's get that 969 number. I'm joking, Kyle. I'm joking. Wait, if the regulations include mythical, we're finally gonna know whether or not Fiona considered a mythical or not. That would be true, actually, yeah. Because we kind of don't really know specifically. Right, are we gonna see? Not there. Valley. VGC 19 Sun Series didn't have any mechanic. I guess, yeah, that's true. That is very true. No mechanic at all. That was, yeah, that was the first one, wasn't it? Sun, then Moon, then Ultra, Sun and Moon. The 3 that we got that, yeah, that was pretty good structure that, yeah, to be honest. Doing Dynamax Adventures right now. Ace, good luck with those. I hope you see something sparkle in this time round. Let us know how the hunt's going. Yeah, it does feel like well, I still feel like it would be 2026, Johnny, if we did get a new generation, you know? I still think it would be on that 30th anniversary where we would see a new Gen 10, but maybe not. Maybe it's the year after. Who knows the release cycle at this point? Gen 3 and beyond superior. Gen 3 is good. I don't know if superior to Gen 2 though. Gen 2 takes some beating. You know, Occult Soul Silver is a good case in point for that. But I do like a lot of the newer games as well. Gen 2 over Gen 1. I'd probably say, well, yeah, but I mean, Gen 1 is in kind of Gen 2 as well, so it's kind of like a hard argument to make. Come on, let's get that plot armor. Shiny Arceus. We got two more goals with it before that 970. I don't think it's gonna happen, but who knows. Got a total of 107 rush dual cards that need fixing so far. Just another 488 cards to go through, Ron, and that is absolutely brutal. Does it take long to go through each one, or is it quite obvious? Like, so it's quite obvious when you come across one and you can be like, okay, that needs fixing, or is it like a real arduous process of just going through each and every card? Is it safe to admit that we all think Paldea and Gen 8 was the superior best gen ever made with 0 issues ever? Paldea and Gen 8. Yeah, Paldea Gen 9. Unless you're including Galar in there as well. I still really, I think like Scarlet and Violet will be looked back on very fondly, despite all of its issues that it has got. Still very strong games. I don't know if the DLCs will be looked back like fondly though, because I feel like the DLCs more I think about the DLCs, I feel like they could have had more to them. Like I enjoyed them, but I just feel like could they have just had a little bit more to them than what we got? Like story, like just a bit more depth to them, you know? I don't know. Maybe just overthinking it as well. What do you think about the England kit, Lee? Oh, is this a brand new one that they've released? Because if it is, like, how recently, Professor Oak? Tell you what, Professor Oak, over the weekend, I've been looking at getting myself a Barca shirt so I can support the boys in the last few of the Champions League. So we'll see if one will turn up on the channel. We're not doing this like half. We're doing this full way. It's today. I haven't seen it. No, I haven't seen the New England kit today. I'll have to have a look. Here we go. No, all kidding aside, Scarlet and Violet did exactly what it should have. Got more players on the new console. Yeah. Scarlet and Violet, really good games. Like overall, like I loved Scarlet and Violet. Boys, thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate that. I hope we do as well. It's not this one. But this is not the one that we need. This is the one now we'll be resetting for. I think there are good and bad from every gen. A lot of quality of life upgrades as the series progresses too. Yeah, Petro always do nice upgrades to the quality of life stuff. Continuously. The way I do it, yeah, it's a bit tedious. Using the list selection app. Put cards in a deck section, but I'm a firm believer in a slow and steady wins the race. That is very true, mate. Very true. Well, I hope the rest of it goes nice and easy for you, man, and it's not too hard. DJ Steamboat. Home and away kits. Oh, wow. Ready for the Euros. Honestly, once you ignore the technical problems, which are overblown, if you really look at the game, Gen 8, Gen 9 are some of the best in the franchise, yeah. I would say, like, I would honestly say Scarlet and Violet definitely for me surpasses Sword and Shield by far. That would be me though, like personally, but I can see merits to both of them. They're like both very good games. Ah, no, we haven't got it. There we go. There's that 970. Daily comes out on the 21st. Oh, nice. Oh, that's not even that long. 21st of this month. Wow. It's a quick turnaround. Like to announce it and then to release it so quickly. I guess they want to start selling it so people have it for the Euros. Yeah. Prefer Barca. No. I'm always like a Toon fan through and through, but I like need a second team to support, and Professor Oak is taking on Newcastle. So I was like, if you take on Newcastle, I'll take on Barca, and we'll do it that way. We've got mutual football teams because of Bobby Robson as well, so we've got that. And Barca are still in the Champions League as well, so I can support them through that. And I think they've got a really good run to the final. If I'm honest, like I think they could beat PSG. And then who would they have? Dortmund or Atletico? They could easily beat either of those as well. And then it would just be like probably Man City, I reckon, in the final. I think that's who it would be against. I'm looking for a Newcastle kit as well. That vintage one with the brown ale sponsor. Oh, that's one of the nicest ones, yeah. Such a nice kit. Wish Neverlands went so orange. Can't Rio, my boys, and I'm literally walking orange out its peel. Rad Dad online. Yeah, the Dutch kit though, I'm always a big fan of it. I always think it looks really nice. It's a nice orange color. I know what you mean though. Scarlet and Violet DLC was fine to me. I just wish it had more features, replayability like a Battle Tower. Battle Tower would have been so good, John, wouldn't it? I think all I mean with the story is I just wanted a little bit more down in Area Zero with the Kieran story. I think with how it played out and the Terrapagus story as well, I think I just wanted a little bit more. And maybe that's just me being greedy, you know, because I enjoyed it so much and I wanted more continuation with that, the characters that we kind of known throughout the story. So maybe that's a big part of it, which is kind of a big telling point of how good those were as games and how good they were at like storytelling and character building in general, which we haven't had a massive amount of in Pokemon games in the past. So yeah, Sword and Shield DLC 10 out of 10, but I do love Scarlet and Violet base games more. Caleb, that's nice. I wasn't a huge fan of the Isle of Armor, but I really loved the Crown Tundra. I felt like the Crown Tundra was awesome, but the Isle of Armor felt really small, although the whole Urshifu story thing was pretty good. Kyle, what am I saying on Discord? I'm so confused by this, Kyle. I really am. It's that one. Barca just beat Atletico this past weekend in Madrid. I feel like just with Xavi's last season as well, I feel like they could do something. Absolutely see Barca Man City in the final. That would be a great final as well, especially because it's in Wembley. I'd love to go and see it. I would really love to go and see it. I think Man City are going to be a very hard team to beat though. I think, like, if we're honest, they're going to be so difficult. Yeah, nah, late Terrapagus was super rushed, not too greedy. I mean, we might get like some of the story explained in ZA. There could be possibilities with them extending it into ZA somehow. I mean, you know, it's not like out of the possibility where we get a bit more backstory on some of the Pokemon. We've seen that before with them continue it over to like a third game to explain stuff. So maybe, although this isn't in Paldea, maybe there is some tie there with the Terrapagus stuff. Yeah, I just feel like it was so rushed, the Terrapagus stuff. It felt so rushed, like, to me at least. I don't know, but yeah. First loss in their home field since January 2023. That's mad, isn't it? Because Atletico are such a hard team to break down as well. So shiny odds, SGT Radio. So for the DEOXYS, it is 1 in 8,192, and then the Arceus is 1 in 4,096. I felt that the story we kept coming and going to Area Zero. I thought we would have had a way bigger story actually inside. That makes sense. I think that's what I like. Totally feel exactly like that. Like there would have been more happen when we got down there, but it's very quick to be over once we got down into Area Zero. Just kind of like the big moment to build up to, and it just felt like over. Like, yeah, there wasn't very much to do, and then there's not really much to explore down there either, where I feel like they could have done loads to really take advantage of Area Zero and like what they could have done down there potentially as well. Yeah, I was speaking to someone about that, Professor Oak, over the weekend, and like they were saying it just feels like he's almost been forced out or sacked, but not sacked at the same time, where they kind of said you're going at the end of the season and you've got till the end of the season because of who you are, you know. I don't know how true that is, or if there's any truth in it at all. Felt that the story we just kept coming and going. Yeah, to Area Zero. Did I just hear that right? Champions League final is at Wembley this year. Yeah, Rad Dad Online. Yeah, which is mad, isn't it? I didn't realize until a few weeks ago that it's at Wembley, which is crazy. Yeah. Cosmic, does your Discord have an art challenge? I don't know if it does, but we definitely need to set one up in there because there's a lot of people being posting art recently, and it's like, it'd be great to have somewhere where we could actually have that dedicated channel to it. Right, okay. Let's take this up to 1600 with the DEOXYS tonight, and then whatever we get to with the Arceus in that time, I think. And then we'll call it a night with that one. And then it looks as though we're not gonna get either of them tonight, which is sad, but no change from the usual, right? But it's been an absolutely blast tonight hanging out, trying to or should we go to 1,000 with the Arceus? 1k with Arceus. We could do that. Who cares? Make it to the final. That'd be a powerful experience. Yeah, it'd be so good, wouldn't it? I posted art on Twitter. I haven't checked back since I posted though. I would love to see some of that, Vader. Life Sage, why are you hunting at full odds? That's the only way to get these. Only way to get both of these. There is no way. Yeah, the shiny charm doesn't work in Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Leaf Green there was no shiny charm. Yeah, there's no shiny charm. Leaf Green does not have the shiny charm. That seems to be what the intentional press has picked up. Because it's a story coming out of Madrid, reality is more of he is tired of being under so much scrutiny. Probably, yeah, that makes a lot more sense, you know. Which is sad, isn't it? Tagged you, might have seen it. And the Nuzlocke team. The Nuzlocke team, Vader, yes, of course. Of course. I'll have to go back and check that out again. You're very talented though. Very, very talented. Johnny, gotta go. Have a great rest of the evening. Thank you so much, Johnny. I really appreciate you coming out, mate. And I hope you have a great rest of your evening too, my friend. You don't want to stick around for these last few resets for the Arceus. It might happen. You never know. It probably won't, but it may do. It annoyed me that the media was declaring the league over in favor of Madrid while it was mid-season. Yeah, that is annoying, isn't it? Now Barca is 8 points behind with a game against Madrid. So they could really tie it up and like bring it right back. Lunala, how are we doing? I hope you're well, my friend. Great to see you, and I hope you're having a fantastic start to the week. Thanks so much for hopping in and joining the stream tonight. Axel, mate, I've turned my entire room upside down and can't find the case. I'm like sweating bombs right now, and I need it. I'm not resetting until I find it. What have you lost, Axel? I've missed your first comment. Madrid media have made more outreach on an international level that they've always painted a horrendous picture for Barcelona. Well, yeah, I can imagine that. Like, the media must be like always just using anything to try and get an advantage, leverage that advantage against Barca anytime they can. But guys, thank you so much for coming by the stream tonight. I hope you have a great rest of your evening, and thank you again for coming by. Take care. And Lunala, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Everyone in chat, give Lunala a little bit of love for being so generous. Wishing you shiny luck, my friend, and I hope you have a great time. Thank you so much, Lunala. So kind of you as well, and thank you for being super supportive for the channel, for that really kind super chat. Hopefully it brings us some luck. Sure it will. How lovely would it be that it shows up right before you said you leave? Manifest that reality. That would be great. The case containing all my Pokemon games. Still looking for it. Oh, Axel, if you know it's in the house, don't panic too much, mate. It will be there. I hate that feeling though. I really hope you manage to find it. Has it got like all of your Pokemon games in as well? Okay, the reach is insane. I only hear about Bellingham. As good as he is, there are other players having stellar season. Yeah, Bellingham taking all the limelight going into the Euros, I think, which is great as being an England fan, but I can imagine it's quite annoying if that's all you're hearing all season, and there's loads of other players. There's so many talented players in the league here as well, you know, not just one one or two or any that are just from Madrid. Just remembered that one time the shiny Gardevoir used like 10 supercharts. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, wow. I haven't seen shiny Gardevoir since then, which is super sad, which is really sad. So they're out there. I hope they're doing all right. That was crazy. Axel, I was feeling nice and inspired by the shiny hunt, and then went to look for the case. It contains on my Pokemon game, but I put it in place so secure I can't even find it myself. That's the worst thing, mate. Maybe you have like the epiphany through the night. You'll wake up from a dream and you'll just be like, oh my god, I know where it is. It's normally what happens with me. Yeah, if you look at who owns the newspapers, even the ones in Barcelona, they owned by Madrid Media Group. Yeah, that's so true. I mean, as a Newcastle fan, I'm kind of used. The press are always anti-Newcastle, and I'm not just saying that just because I'm a Newcastle fan, but there is a lot of the media that are very anti-Newcastle. It's really frustrating. Yeah, and we're not even a big club yet, you know. Like, when the point is, when we get to that point where we are one of the big players in the league, it's going to be even worse than it is now. Right, I think what we'll do, friends, is we'll take it to 980 with the Arceus, and then we're doing pretty good with the DEOXYS. 1600 so far, so we're getting there. We're getting there with it. I think it is today's stream. Have a good night, Joe. Thank you so much for coming by tonight and today as well. And hopefully I'll catch you on the next ones. But take care of yourself, and as always, really appreciate you coming out and hanging out with us during the streams. Janice, Lee, do you plan on getting back into competitive VGC? Any plans on creating VGC videos in the future? Yeah, well, there is a plan to do that. I think it will be on a different channel altogether, but I'm kind of waiting for the right time to kind of just get it all set up, and it might be into the new season before I do that. So we'll get like Worlds out of the way. Might do something on Worlds, and then after Worlds, probably that closed season will be when I'll probably start it all up again. But that's kind of the idea of what I'm planning to do going forward. But I don't think it'll be on this channel. I think it'll be on a separate one, just to keep stuff separate, so the guides and VG stuff a little bit separate from each other, if that makes sense. Did you know Arvin's Pokemon have a chance to be shiny? I did not know that. That would be wild. That'd be crazy. Oh, I would love... that would be such a good way to play through. Like, is it one of those things where, like, if you get one of them, the whole team's shiny, or is it just a random chance to get one of them? Right, there we go. There's that and that. Robbie Minu looks very good. Man United out of gem if they can keep him happy, motivated and healthy. Yeah, it's true. Casemiro as Menta in midfield. Yeah, that is very, very true. I'm worried that Bruno's going to leave us if we don't get Europe this season. Remember when everyone was so against Newcastle Saudi by Nick takeover? I know, it's horrible at the time. Yeah. I'm like digging in my brain to see if I can remember why I put memory got erased, but I'm totally sure I've had that memory erased thing a few times tonight. Right, last one for the Arceus, friends, and we'll call it there as well for the DEOXYS. So we'll try and do these in sync together. Does Osirus want a shiny Arceus? I do have a spare. Kyle, no, my friend, you keep that. Thank you so much for the kind offer, though. Right. Neither are shinies. Okay, well, it has got through a bunch of them. But no shinies tonight. I'm sorry we didn't get any shinies tonight, and the drought does continue again, friends. But that's all right. That's all right. It was kind of to be expected. I think these ones are going to take a little bit of time, but we're chipping away at the Arceus, which is good. And we're getting through the DEOXYS hunt as well. So we'll try and crack on with these throughout the rest of the week. There'll be no streams tomorrow, but we'll be back on Wednesday morning with the Hot Gold Soul Silver. Yay! The shiny starters, the hunt for that one continues on. Gotta happen on Wednesday. Gotta happen on Wednesday. I feel like it. 3,000 years later, still no shiny. I know, right? But thank you so much to everyone that's come out to the stream tonight, and thank you so much for all of the support, all of the likes and everything. You absolutely crushed it. Thank you so much, friends, and for the super chats as well from Lunala with the 4.99 super chat there. And also all the support that we got earlier as well on today's stream earlier on. So thank you so much to everyone for everything today. Take care of yourselves, friends. Have a great rest of your evening. Have a good day tomorrow. And I'll hopefully catch all of you on Wednesday's stream when we kick up bright and early with that Hot Gold Soul Silver shiny hunt. If you are around for that, it would be great to see you there. But if not, I will catch you hopefully on our next stream sometime soon. Totodile on Soul Silver. My prediction stands, Axel. Fingers crossed. That's what we see, and we're ending with the Animal Crossing classic. So what a good way to end. All right, friends, take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.